Righto, folks, we shared the permutations. The loser of this is in deep strife. The winner, jump in the Spa, get the home final in the prelim. That'll be at Amy Park if Melbourne win, at Accor Stadium if the Bulldogs win. It is a critical fair to open up the final series for 2025. Now, in the words of the great Gibbo, ducks and drapes. There will be ducks and drapes. The only thing I'm certain about, folks, is that these sides will not run out 1-17. I'll be shocked with that. The Melbourne Storm, the big news here, we know there's no Pap. So they have selected, on paper at the very least, Nick Meaney goes to fullback. That means his position's been vacated. So Joe Chan joins Grant Anderson, who will join us on the program tomorrow. That's Grant Anderson. Joe Chan was very good in our program. Cameron Munster, halfback Tyron Wishart has been named there. And, of course, the big news, Harry Grant is back into the side. Jonah Pezzett, number 14. Now, don't forget that about 3 or 4 weeks ago, folks, they were in a similar situation with no Hughes. And Coach Bellamy, he did push Munster back to fullback, and he started with Pezzett and Wishart. So that may also be an option. Moving on to Canterbury, well, I was hoping to see Sexton at halfback, Galvin to 6, Burton to centres, which still could happen because number 21 is Toby Sexton. Number 23, folks, there is no red pen at this stage for Jacob Kiraz. So he's not in the 17, but he's named in that famous 23 jersey. So Connor Tracy at fullback, Jethro Rinakama, he's been given jersey number 2. Blake Wilson, he's been given jersey number 5. And Ari Tawala in the place of Bronson Sherry. That's the major news there. Kikio, of course, copped a bit of a knock last week, but he's good to go. Bailey Hayward, the 9. And the bench, not bad. Mann, Tupanua, Curran, and Reid Marnie. Do you believe also, Brian, there'll be changes?
Yes, I think they will. If they're going to have Tuala left centre with Jethro.
Yep.
Jethro played on the left. Two very inexperienced centres and wingers. Jethro's obviously made his debut this year,
Yep.
and Tuala, I can't remember the last time he played centre for the Bulldogs. Has he played centre?
He has, but
he played on the wing when the Roosters torched him in that game at Allianz. I'd be surprised. I think he'll be in, Kiraz. He's got to play. He has to play.
Oh, yeah, he may. He's
play.
been named, right? So they clearly hold out thoughts for him to play. The other one on the extended bench here we need to watch, Bears head for Melbourne. Sufalongo, jersey number 21. That's an option also for Bellamy. And Jack Howarth, jersey number 20. So given the big names we're seeing here on the reserves, I'll be shocked if both teams are 1-17.
A bit of inside. We had Harry Grant on Matty's show, and I asked Harold off air, and I said, "How's he been going?" He said, "Yeah, he's been running, so it's a groin injury." I said, "Will he play this week?" And I said, "I think he was close."
Really?
So I'm taking that as
Jackie Howarth.
Will
Okay.
be playing the centre.
Sammy, we need you very quickly. Sleazy Sam, could you please come in the building, please, and just take the headsets of our surprise guest. Just turn that button off, please, our man. And because there is a revelation here. Sammy, you are the man who keeps the dossier of all things early crows.
I am, yes.
And there's an early crow this week.
There is it's early crow judgment day.
Right.
So Fletch, back in July,
You
predicted that Toby Sexton would be the 7 for the Bulldogs come the first week of finals.
Oh, that's a good. Geez, I'm close.
So when he says the 7, I'm prepared. If he runs out starting halfback, we're giving him that, aren't we?
Yes, doesn't have to be the number.
Yeah.
So you're
I'll
not
give you
yet
that if you
gone.
call it.
Position.
Yeah.
This is a Kane Corns like crow. If I get this, I think I can retire.
I think
I don't have to work 3 days.
Okay. Hope you're right, Brian. Thank you very much for that update, Sleazy Sam. 1300 01 1170. Let's move on. Oh, before you boys add any further comment, let's do this, please, great man.
Yeah, here it is. G-Man. Not quite the song we usually listen to, but it's a different He-Man version. You like this one?
Wow, this is quite a different take.
This is like you at Sleazeball 96. Just full of the Gary Ablets. All right, well, let's go. I'm hearing there could be a big out for Penrith. I heard it could be a big out.
Wow.
But we'll wait and see.
All right. For the New Zealand Warriors, you got Chance Nickel Klukstad. I'm still getting over that song, to be fair. Dallin Whiten is Lesniak, Adam Pompey, Kurt Capel, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, Chanel Harris-Tavita, and Tanner Boyd. Up front, you got James Fisher-Harris, the captain, Wade Egan, Jackson Ford, Leka Halasima, Marata Nukore, and Aaron Clark. On the bench of Te Maire Martin, Eddie Yidamir Toiava, Dimitrik Vaimaunga, and Tanner Stowers-Smith, the 18th man, is Tane Tuopiki.
Oh, Sam Healy's been left out.
Yes.
Aaron Clark is in.
Oh,
Much to the heartbreak of many Warriors fans.
you know what? I'd roll the dice. I'd push Wade Egan to halfback.
See how it
Get
goes.
Samuel at 9.
What about the mighty Riff? What have they done?
So Penrith have got Dylan Edwards, Paul Alamotti, Isaac Tungle, Casey McLean, Brian To'o, Blaze Talangi, and Nathan Cleary, the captain. Up front, Moses Leota, Luke Summerton, Lindsay Smith, Scott Sorensen, Liam Martin, and Isaiah Yeo. The bench of Brad Schneider, Liam Henry, Isaiah Papalii, and Luke Garner. The 18th man is Thomas Jenkins.
So, he's been speared. And Mitch Kenny, injured? Must be
Injured. That's a cheeky out.
That is a big out.
There's an ambush coming, Brian. There's an outsider winning. Is it this team? Is it the Bulldogs? Who's the ambush?
Luke Summerton, he's a great player, but he's no Mitch Kenny.
No.
Mitch Kenny just does all that little dirty stuff that you don't see, like whacks them in defence.
Yeah.
This could be interesting. This could be a big out.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well done to you, G-Man.
Boys?
Yeah.
G-Man, before we let you go, a lot of controversy around the
Isn't it controversy?
controversy.
So what about innovative or
Innovative.
Is it, what is that word? How do you say?
Take your pick.
Them who
It's like
changed
Jimmy
it?
Smith. We say only. He says only. You do
Only
as you
fans.
please.
It was innovative since Adam was a boy, and now it's innovative.
Innovative.
Why do they keep doing this to me? I can't speak at the best of
It's a
times.
Seppo's
So
brought it in.
this game's 6:05 p.m. local time. What time do the All Blacks kick off? Do you know?
So they kick off, let's see, it's at about an hour into this game. So it's, 5:05, 5:05 our time, 7:05 New Zealand time.
Right.
So-
So why wouldn't both codes collude and push it back half an hour and push it forward half an hour? We're
You
all
would have
happy.
thought.
It's actually Colude.
Holiday. All right, Brian.
Hang on,
Thank you very much,
No,
G-Man.
no, I don't think you're gone, G-Man, because when the listeners want something, we always try and supply that information. G-Man, can you read out the All Blacks lineup too? Rats asked the rugby, but I want you to pump that out. Can you do that after we do the league teams?
We'll wrap it up
Yeah.
after the league
Yeah.
team. So, Brian, you take it away. Look, this is your team. The Roosters travelling to a packed-out Shark Stadium.
Yeah, all
or as Buzz
7,000.
Rothfield and Bluey Copeland would say, Portaloo Park.
Portaloo Park. Okay, young Braden Tricky Trindle, he's back. He's going to be slotted straight into number 6. So Daniel Atkinson goes to 18th man. I think that's a bit harsh. Thought he was good. Britton Nickora is listed among the reserves. He'll come straight in.
Well, he's come back from suspension.
Yeah,
So he'll walk straight.
He'll come straight in for the Chooks. He's gone with the same 17 that got the job done against the Bunnies. It's going to be a good game. So Nickora will go in, I'd imagine, for Billy Burns. Jesse Calhoun is in at lock, or they might. Billy's been going great. Do you feel maybe they might swap them around? Billy at 13.
Maybe. Jesse's been going good
Yeah,
too.
I think Billy Burns is at a. Oh, this is a. What's the start here? Oh,
It's
it's
close to evens now.
Yeah.
With Nico back in the side. So there we go. This is a massive game. We love Sunday football. And it's the Raiders and the Broncos, that grand final we never saw in 1993. That was the year. 4:05 Geo Stadium. That'll be the final piece of the week one puzzle. Brooksy, what's happening here?
Well, there's obviously a heap of changes from the team that was up in Redcliffe. But the main things for the Raiders, Seb Chris is back on deck after missing the round 26 game. I think he played last week, didn't he, Seb Chris?
Yes.
Did he play? Yes, he did. Yeah, so he's in. Simis Sasagi returns to the bench and Noel Martin makes way. Papalii, as we talked about, could be out for the game with his injury, but he's been named to start in the front row. Matty Nicholson, who was an interesting one, came in for back, I think he had 2 games in Reggie's.
Yep.
Then played in the Dolphins game. He's listed as 18th man. So there's a little thing that Ricky can maybe bring him into the 17 closer to kickoff. Broncos. Adam Reynolds remains sidelined. So as he did on SENQ earlier today, Ben Hunt has confirmed he'll start in the halves with Billy Walters. The other news, Gemma Shibasaki has been recalled after being dropped last week. Jesse Arthurs drops to 18th man. Dean Mariner goes to the wing. Jack Gajeski is listed among the reserves. Remember he had that collarbone injury about 3-4 weeks ago? So he's in the mix as well. This is big. This is big. I feel like this is the the upset chance of the
Bronx.
week.
You think
Yeah.
Bronx is going to? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they were good last
Big
week.
time.
I just think the Raiders down there,
Yeah, you like it.
I do like them.
Sunday Arvo.
Hard to see all four favourites winning. There's an ambush somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an ambush. Sharks could beat the Roosters.
Of course.
Broncos could beat the Raiders. Warriors.
Imagine
no
the
Mitch
Warriors
Kenny,
do
they-
that. Imagine Penrith just go out the back door. Like everyone's saying, they'll be first time to it. Like no one's really giving them a chance.
And Brian, I keep saying this round is about biting the hand that fed you. Andrew Webster was fed by Coach Cleary.
Yeah.
Madge was fed when he was put on the bones of his back. He was fed by Coach Stewart.
Oh yeah, a lot
Robinson
of
was
feeding going on.
was he looked
Oh,
after
he fed
Fitzy.
Fitzy.
They're biting hands that fed him, Brian.
Okay.
How many of those hands get bitten? That's the question.
I don't know. If you got leprosy, that wouldn't be great because your hand just falls off.
Flash
Don't
goes
wanna
around the
bite that.
grounds. Let's go to the All Blacks lineup.
Okay.
And before we go to the, have you got that there, G?
The All Blacks lineup hasn't actually been named yet.
No,
Can you make it
What was
up?
last week's?
No, yeah, last week's team.
Give me last week's team.
Let's do last week's team.
Okay, before we do so, we must do this.
Last week's team.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So
See
rugby.
if we can do it like in this tone as well, like, with a bit of music back.
Feels like a Super League game. All right. Here we go. The All Blacks. Number one up front, Ethan de Groot. Cody Taylor.
Thanks very much. That's all we need you for today. Go G-Man.
Fletcher Newell. The captain, Scott Barrett. The Bolva'i. Simon Parker. Artie Severe. Wallace Satiti. In the back line, you got Finlay Christie. Bowden Barrett. Rico Ioane. Geordie Barrett. Billy Proctor. Imani Narawa. And Will Jordan is the fullback on the bench. You got Samisoni Taukeaho.
Oh, boom.
Tamaiti Williams, Terrell Lomax, Fabian Holland, Duplessis Karifi, Carl Preston, Quinn Tupaya, and Damian McKenzie. That was the team from last week.
Hey, G-Man, who's the best Barrett, do you feel?
Oh, the best Barrett. I would say Bowden.
Bowden,
Bowden's-
yeah.
yeah.
Is he the one that did that hecko flick pass against the Argies last year?
He's-
Or
Yeah.
when he went no look? Did you see that?
He does
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He does those.
He went
So
left foot,
lucky
right foot,
recall.
and then went push.
Yeah.
I think he could make it in league. He's a leaguey.
Yeah, he would be good. He's actually quite a good defender as well.
Yeah.
So he's got some
Surprisingly.
spark about him.
Oh, did you see, boys, I haven't got the name in front of me, but the AFL bloke. There's an AFL player for the Lions,
Kane Corn.
the defending champs. No, he's sacking AFL, and the listeners will tell me who the player is. I don't follow the AFL, but he plays for the Brisbane side, won the comp last year. They're a chance of winning it again this year. He's come out and said, you know what, Brisbane Olympics are coming up. I'm a local boy. I'm going to try and make the rugby sevens team for the Olympics. So he's going to finish the year
Ooh.
as an AFL player
Interesting.
up there, Kazali. So no more
Find it, Brooks.
no more participation posts. He's going for the rugby sevens gold medal. That's what he's doing. That's a good story, isn't it?
Yeah. Him is he okay. Is he like a kicker or it must be a rover?
I just saw it. I saw a glancing.
And so he's maybe
Cam Rayner.
Cam Rayner.
so he's a back. His background is rugby, is it?
No, I don't know. They've
Read the
just
story,
named
Brooks.
his-
This is good.
Said his name.
I love that story though. He's backing himself, which is quite unusual.
Word from Sammy is you've been pranked.
Oh no!
You've been got. You've been punked.
Have I been God?
Oh,
Seriously? So
oh,
You've
Sammy,
been punked.
you fell into it.
it was a whole press conference and everything.
Been
April
rained.
Fools. So it was from ages ago.
Oh, it was
Oh,
April's
was it?
Fool.
Oh,
Oh, Shug.
What's going on?
You're only 6 months. You're only 5 months late.
all right. I hope you don't win, Cam. Anyway, no, sorry, I do hope you go back to back. Anyway, there you go. Well, I thought I was hot on the pulse there. Josh Papalii is in doubt. Before we did you see his young bloke, Brian? Noah?
I do know who he is, but what's he done now?
Oh,
He's the best.
there's footage of him hiding around the corner, and his dad's buggered after a game. Ah, he's the best. We must get him on, Brian.
Well, I don't. I think legally we've got to wait till he's 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the broadcast codes.
Oh, the
codes and
broadcast
ethics.
codes. Okay, all right.
A lot of codes and ethics.
Well, his father, Josh Papalii, is in serious doubt for the Raiders qualifying final against Brisbane. Suffered an ankle injury at training. So what happened was they, on Friday, obviously they rested so many players, they had a virtual game, I suppose. The prop forward was placed... Simulation in a moon boot after rolling his ankle. He'll be monitored ahead of the Broncos clash in Canberra on Sunday. So we expect him to be named, but the Raiders will not take any risks with a 33-year-old, given they have the double chance in finals and plenty of forward depth. Of course, Matty Nicholson, great player.
Yeah.
He comes back. Trey Mooney. David Riccio spoke with Vossi and Brandy today. So those two would be the front runners. But if there's a team who, touch wood for them, I would guess they've used the fewest players. I mean, last week throws it out, but
yeah, they'd be top 3, you'd imagine.
they'd be top 3, wouldn't they?
Are you really buying into this? I mean, all of a sudden, 6 hours later, Reece Walsh hasn't finished. Like,
Yeah.
It's very Origin-like.
We're more injured than you.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Star fullback Reece Walsh appearing to injure his calf ahead of Sunday's blockbuster against the Raiders. Clutched his calf. Sat out training for 20 minutes, causing some anxious moments for coach Michael Maguire. Walsh later returned to training, but the incident was an unwelcome sight. Well, if he returned to training, he did a brief kicking session before heading to the gym for assessment by the Broncos medical staff. Yeah. If he's returned to training, I'm suggesting we are all systems go.
Ducks and drapes.
Yeah, ducks and drapes.
I feel like 2 moon boots will be shown around this week. There'll be one in Canberra, one in Brisbane. Moon boot central.
Yeah, moon boot. You don't have moon boots
not for a calf, but still.
No, taking the pressure off.
Moon boots, great.
Well, moon boots are in, but you know what I think's out, and I feel sorry for it, because it was the pet child there for a while. The hyperbaric chamber.
Gone.
Is it gone?
Gone.
It's gone.
It's gone the way of the dodo. It's like having pasta before a game of footy. Gone.
Gone.
Yeah,
Gone.
remember that? Oh, you got to have pasta. It's the worst thing for
Brian.
you. It's all about bulletproof coffees.
Amy, thank you very much. The run with Joel and Fletch Hyundai's Game On event. It has kicked off now. The Temper text machine has certainly kicked off. 0457 736 736. The difference is Temper. And the text board, just one of our guests coming up later on is a bloke called Dan Nielsen. We shared that. I think he should be the Dalian Fan of the Year as he runs for a kilometre for every loss. And people were saying, does he actually do it? Well, Ben from Newcastle, Brian, has been an eagle eye, and he reports he absolutely does all his Ks. I see him running along the Merriweather to Bar Beach Strip all the time, says Ben from Newcastle. So there's some validation.
That's good.
Yep.
Perfect. Maybe he should have hooked up with some, like a charity, and he could have raised some money.
Oh, no.
And when I say charity, like some tackle pads for the Knights.
Well, you know what? So Vossi was very critical, and I think it's fair too. And you got to read the room sometimes. So apparently the Knights players were spotted in dress-ups this week. Yesterday being Mad Monday. Oh, I don't, it's not the crime of the century, of course, but it's bad optics. And then somebody said, what do they dress up as? Do they just wear their playing uniform pretending to be footballers?
Oh.
Yeah, kids got claws. But what do you think about that? If you were
Yeah, I was a bit angry yesterday, but after I thought about it, they've probably... I was just angry that I was upset that they had a chance to avoid the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the wooden spoon.
They ran hard at the spoon.
You, stays with you for life.
Yep, you've got a spoon, haven't
I've
you?
got 2, and it's I hate it. I hate it. It's the only thing Brit will put up in the house is memorabilia.
2 spoons. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? Bulldogs have been busy locking in talent on and off the field. Well, guess who found this? No surprise. What a year he's had. Michael Chamis. Sydney Morning Herald. Canterbury have secured a major double coup on the eve of the finals, extending the contracts of Coach Ciraldo and General Manager former coach Phil Gould until the end of the 2031 season. Bruce, I caught up with Rod Wishart today, Brian.
Yep.
And he's happy to come on the show closer to the grand final. He said Gus is the best coach he's ever had. He's had Jack Gibson.
Yeah.
He's had Tim Sheens. He's had Bob Fulton. He said Gus is the best coach he's ever had.
Cool.
But they've locked in Phil Gould until the end of 2031 season. Ciraldo likewise. So that is great for you Canterbury fans. Stephen Crichton, the captain. What have they done with him? Well,
was he off this year or he had another year?
No, not off this year. I'd say he'd had another year, but they're putting the finishing touches on a contract extension for skipper Stephen Crichton, who's also in negotiations to remain at the club until the end of the 2031 season. Brian, it's only 2025. And they might have Ciraldo, Crichton and Gould. The Bulldogs captain took out the Dr. George Paponis medal.
Player of the year?
Yep.
Do you reckon he gets a George Paponis for that?
Do you get a George Paponis with a George Paponis?
Do you reckon?
I think you should.
I think you should. Might be a sneaky little go in the backhand. I'm not saying they do that sort of stuff. Heaven forbid. They should if you talked about it.
Massive out for this big game coming up on Friday. Again, SEN have got all the calls. Jacob Kiraz, the outside back, though, he has signed a new deal agreeing to an extension with the Bulldogs that will keep him at Belmore until at least the end of 2028. Okay, well, let's take ourselves through to 2031, Brian, where you've got the captain, the general manager and the coach all locked up. So you've got this season still, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. The next 7 years.
Yeah.
How many comps will they win?
What
would you take? Would you take one?
You'd take one all day.
One from 7 years?
Yep.
They want 2.
Yeah,
I'll take 1.
They'd won 4.
Yeah.
Look at the Dallas Cowboys. They thought they were going to win 5.
I know.
They went bang, bang, bang. Did they win 5? All up in their career? They won 3.
By the way, so you finished the doco?
Just finished it, this morning
Yep.
while I was earthing.
Is it better than Last Dance?
It's not better than Last Dance.
Okay, let me ask you this then. If that came out when Last Dance came out and Last Dance came out now, would you say
Last Dance.
still?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I think the Last Dance, it just had a little bit more going on.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you say, Brooks?
It was too focused on Jerry Jones. I know he's got a bit to do with it,
Yeah.
but yeah, the Last Dance got me because
Last
it's
Dance.
Michael Jordan.
And you told me privately that if we had a Jerry Jones, which we don't, but a lot of people would suggest Nick Politis, but you say Nick Politis is very much not Jerry
No,
Jones.
he wouldn't pick a side. He's not going to training.
Like, he doesn't believe to own the
No.
then
He's one of the great delegators.
Yeah.
So he would hire someone
would he?
to say, righto, well, what do you think we need?
Yep.
Which probably was Jerry's downfall towards
Correct.
the end. Can't be owner and GM.
You can't. No way, Jose.
And selector.
Yep. What about so the demise about ego? Like who owned
Yeah.
that success? And they say the old saying where success has many fathers.
And they also say, isn't it amazing what you can achieve when you don't care who gets the credit?
Correct.
That
Hello to
was
you, Mr.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Roosevelt. Not Roosevelt.
Yes. But,
Roosevelt.
but Barry Switzer subscribed to that too, Brian.
Yeah.
Eating
Isn't
of
it,
rats.
I think it's a saying. Isn't it amazing what you can achieve when you don't care who gets the credit?
Correct.
Because there's a lot of meows out there.
There's a lot of meows out there.
I did that. I
What
just
about
wanted
the
to
Sharks circling? Sharks have locked in a future star. So we said before Amy drew with the news, we said this. 4 years ago, I was close to giving up footy. So to sign this contract is massive. Here's a clue, Brian. His father was an outstanding player. His uncle was an outstanding player. He changed his name this year to initials, but it still sounds the same.
KL.
Correct.
KL Hero.
Correct.
I played with his uncle. That's a Bruce.
Yep.
But it was Iro back then.
Yes. Hero.
Hero now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
I'm known as Brian now, too, by the way.
he was already
Too
signed.
wise.
Mate, we did this bike tour over there in San Francisco, and you do wear a flower in your hair over there. It's a wonderful place. But
Oh, you went to 420,
where we go?
where they just smoke pot all day. That's a flat
But
little flower.
the bloke taking us around, he said, "G'day, mate, Stephen with a Y." I went, "Stephen with a Y? What do you mean, Stephen with a Y?"
Stephen.
So he took all the vowels out and he made them Ys. So he was Stephen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gosh, yeah.
So anyway, name change. Do as you please. Do as you please. So this kid, he's been instrumental, hasn't he? Because for so long he was sort of sat behind Militalo. He was
Yeah.
sat behind Talakai, and you thought, how's this guy going to crack the squad? Well, he has. He owned it, and up until his return last week, had scored in every game he
That's
played.
right. And pretty good record, too. He's got a pretty good winning record. I like him because he's very physical.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was I'm not going to say a pretty boy, even though he is quite attractive. He could make our team.
He could.
He can make our attractive team. He's got a little bit of shit in him, which is I always love that in players. Like Shannon Hegarty was the best at that.
Mate, Militalo's got a lot of that in him.
No, not verbal.
Oh, you
just
mean like...
real, like Dane Gagai like.
Gotcha.
You know, like when Dane Gagai was in
Yeah.
Origin, how he's
Yeah.
just trying to whack blokes.
He's got a bit of Val about him. He's like Val 2.0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't hate that. Don't hate that at all.
Thanks very much, Brooks.
Blake
Back to the
Brayley,
laptop.
Blake Brayley locked up until 2030, which
Yes.
ironically is the postcode of Cronulla. So there you go. 2030. They've locked in Blake Brayley, the young Cronulla junior there. What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.